There's a specific kind of lost that doesn't show up on the outside. On paper, your life looks fine, but inside you have this quiet feeling that you drifted from whoever you were supposed to be, and you're not even sure who that is anymore. If that's you, you're not having a breakdown. You're having a signal, and I want to show you how to read it. Before we go further, let me quickly tell you who I am, because it matters for what I'm about to share. I'm David Krueger. I run a community called the Creator's Apprentice, and I spent more than 15 years as a student of one of the most controversial teachers of deliberate creation alive, Kevin Trudeau. Here's my whole mission in one sentence. I help people who feel lost, stuck, or they're meant for more finally see who they actually are, their real design read across several different systems, and then I hand them a proven step-by-step formula for what to do with it. Who you are and what to do about it. That's the work. I lived on the lost side of this for almost a couple of decades, so everything I'm about to tell you, I learned the hard way. So let's get into it. The first thing I want you to know is that feeling lost is not a malfunction. It's a signal. It usually means a gap has opened up between the life you're actually living and the way you're actually built. The discomfort isn't the enemy. It's the smoke detector telling you something's out of alignment. And that's good news, because alignment can be found. Here's the question underneath the lostness, and it's a hard one. Who are you when you're not being useful to someone? Most of us have stacked role on top of role, the dependable one, the provider, the helper, the fixer, until one day we look up and realize we don't actually know who's under all of it. Feeling lost is often just that buried person trying to get your attention. I knew that feeling intimately. For years I was on paper a guy, and inside I was going in circles, waiting to feel ready, waiting for clarity that never came. I drifted so far from what actually lit me up that I'd half forgotten it existed. So if you feel lost, I'm not speaking at you, I'm speaking from inside it. We try to cure lost by adding something new on the outside. New job, new city, new relationship. But lost isn't solved by going forward faster. It's solved by going inward and recovering the signal of who you already are. Your own body keeps that signal, the thing that makes you feel light versus the thing that makes you feel heavy. Start listening to that again. It's been trying to guide you the whole time. My mentor, Kevin Trudeau, taught me where that signal actually lives, and it surprised me. The final step of this whole creation algorithm, the one all the others build toward, is to live with deliberate intent in present time. He says your real power is only ever available in now. In feeling lost, that's almost always a sign you're living a minute in the past, replaying who you were, or a minute in the future, anxious about who you should be. You've left the only place you actually exist. The way back to yourself isn't forward and it isn't backward. It's down into this moment where the signal of who you are is still broadcasting. Lost is just the sound of being everywhere except here. Here's something that helped me enormously. There are actually two different kinds of lost, and they need different things. The first is situational. A divorce, a job ending, a move, a loss. The ground shifted and you haven't found your footing yet. That kind of passes as you rebuild, but the second kind is chronic, the slow drift where no single thing went wrong, you just gradually woke up one day far from yourself and couldn't say when it happened. That second kind doesn't pass on its own because there's no event to recover from. It only resolves when you deliberately go find the signal of who you are again. Knowing which kind you're in tells you whether to be patient or to take action. So let me give you something concrete you can start today. I call it the compass test. For 1 week, just notice after every meaningful activity, every conversation, every choice, ask one question. Did that make me feel lighter or heavier? Don't analyze it. Don't judge it. Just track it. Lighter is your true north. Heavier is the drift. Most people have spent so long ignoring that signal that they've gone numb to it, but it comes back fast once you start listening. By the end of the week, you'll have a map of where your real self is pulling you, drawn in your own handwriting. That's the beginning of the way home. And here's something I wish someone had told me years sooner. cannot think your way out of being lost. That's the cruel joke of it. The very tool you reach for, analysis, more thinking, more figuring it out, is the tool that got you lost in the first place, because you spent so long living in your head that you stopped feeling. Lost is not an intellectual problem with an intellectual solution. It's a disconnection from your own signal, and you reconnect through the body, not the brain. Notice what genuinely relaxes you. Notice what excites you before your mind has a chance to talk you out of it. Notice the quiet yes and the quiet no your body gives long before your reasons show up. Your thinking mind is a brilliant servant and a terrible compass. When you're lost, you put the feeling part back in the driver's seat and you let the analyzing part navigate, not lead. That single switch is often the whole turning point. Now imagine having an actual portrait of who you are at the core. Not your roles, the real you, drawn from the day you were born, paired with the exact steps to get back into alignment with it. That's what these frameworks do when you read them together. And it's what the formula does once you can see yourself clearly. They hand you back a picture of yourself to navigate by. Learning to draw that portrait is what I do. And I'm building a way for you to get yours. More very soon. If you're in that lost place right now, you don't have to find your way out alone. Here's what to do next. It's all waiting in the description below. First and most important, come join me in the Creator's Apprentice. That's my group on School. That's where we do this work together, step by step, and it's also how you get access to the tool that I'm about to debut that's going to run the full synthesis and an action plan for you. That's the main door, so start there. Second, I want to go right to the source of the formula I keep referring to. Get Kevin Trudeau's book, Your Wish is Your Command. It's the deep well that this all comes from, and that link is below. Third, if you want to start tuning your own signal, download the brainwave frequency audios in the description. They are designed to help you settle onto the calm, attractive theta brainwave frequency that we keep talking about, the one where creation actually happens. You just listen to it for 7 minutes. So subscribe, ring that notification bell, give me a comment here on this video. Let me know what else you would like to see. Let me know any questions you may have. I'm David Krueger, the Creator's Apprentice. I'll see you in the next video.